All right, we're having fun, everybody, and we are cooking, we are grilling, we are eating the best food ever, and we're doing it so economically in a fraction of the time. It's called the Ronco Ready Grill. It is amazing if you're looking for great flavor, and you don't want that running outside and grilling in the snow and all that. Well, you got to check it out. Our today's special, here it comes. Think about it, all your favorites. It could be your salmon, it could be your chicken, your burgers, your steaks, your shish kebabs. Anything you can grill outside or even inside of your oven, you can do in the Ronco Ready Grill. It's an amazing value today. We're giving you 100 recipes in our grilling cookbook, full-size cookbook, $20 value on hsn.com. That's included. We are the lowest price anywhere in the country, in the market. Flat out. Nobody is even close. Not even to our $99 price. Today it's $30 off. So simple. It cooks faster and more economical than your big oven. Why heat up your entire house to cook a couple of hamburgers or to cook some chicken breasts? Why pull out a big deep fryer to do your wings when you can do healthier wings? This is the unit itself. Let me show you very quickly. Customer pick already on hsn.com. What you're going to get and how it works. First of all, this is the unit itself. You'll notice it's very similar in size to your toaster. But please don't put chicken or salmon or steaks in your toaster. It's not going to work. This has a drip tray on the bottom, and it's made for vertical grilling. Inside is a basket. Now, this basket is the key to everything. It's adjustable in size, so you can put different thicknesses of meats inside here. You could do anything, corn in here, corn on the cob. What you do is you place your food inside, and you simply drop it in. And then you take this hand, and you go over to the front, and you turn this button. It's just a little timer. That's all there is to it. Inside this book, it gives you all the instructions on how to use it. It's easy to clean. Here's that recipe book, and inside this recipe book, loaded with recipe after recipe of delicious meals that you can make inside. But here's the bottom line. You are not sacrificing anything. The most amazing flavor, the best grilled food. If you don't know how to cook, this will help you. If you say, I don't know how to grill, I'm afraid of the grill, don't be afraid of this. Anybody can use it. If you're on any kind of a high-protein diet or you just want to eat better, this is the way to do it. My very good friend, let's talk about that first. Award-winning as well at the Innovation Awards in 2014, as it was so many of the Ronco products throughout the years. This is also a medal winner. Now let me introduce you to my very good friend, Mark Gill. 40 pounds lighter.
42.
Don't want to miss each one of those things.
I'm proud of it.
And old, large in part to eating properly and the rest of that.
Making choices, making different decisions. But you know what? I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to you specifically. Listen, Guy's got a little boy. I got a family. I'm with you, man. We're all out of time, every one of us. We're running around to different activities. We're doing this, we're doing that. And the very first thing that suffers, and it shouldn't, is the family meal. And we cop out and we get the pizza and we get the drive-thru and we give our kids and our family and ourselves things that we know that we shouldn't. Well, this is designed so that you have a way to create healthy, delicious food made easy. And we're going to start right off the bat with one of the biggest time savers out there. Here's a little tip for you. Here's what I want you to do for those quick meals during the week. Go ahead and take steak, chicken, chops, whatever it is you want to do. Pre-season it and put it in a freezer bag, okay? So when it comes time to cook, just pull that out, because the magic of the Ronco Ready Grill is going to allow you to cook foods from frozen, you guys. And when I say frozen, I mean penguin butt cold frozen. That's the deal right there. So I'm going to take the chicken. I'm going to pop it right there. Now, the technology that's built into this machine, and I'm going to show you a really cute animation here as soon as I drop this basket, that's going to show you how even different foods are going to cook at the same time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close this basket over. Like Guy said, it's a basket system. You don't have to buy bags. You don't have to buy reusable this, resealable that. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right in the machine just like that. Follow me around front. There's one button. There's no temperature gauge, no nothing. And I'm going to set this, and guys, perk your ears up, call the neighbors. 20 minutes. Frozen to fabulous, 20 minutes. And here's what happens when I turn that dial, okay? Once you drop the food, it's suspended between 4 heating elements, so it never touches the food. That's important. Now, those heating elements, in addition to heating the food, also heat 2 reflective panels on either side of the food, creating an envelope of heat that cooks your food faster, more thoroughly, and more tender and juicy than anything you've ever experienced. And guys, here's the magic. If you've committed to yourself that you're going to take a little bit of weight off and you're going to live a little bit healthier, all of the extra fat, calories, cholesterol, grease, and oil falls away into our drip tray that allows the grease to run down a stainless steel pad into a plastic container, making it cool to the touch. How beautiful. So let's talk food. Let's talk fish. If you buy this machine to make nothing but fish for the rest of your life, I'm telling you right now, you win. Fish is hard to make. If you do it on the grill, you got to worry about it burning and sticking and flaking and falling through the grates. If you do it in a pan, now you need to know how to cook. You need to know when to flip it, how to saute it, how to do this. But with the Ronco Ready Grill, not only do I have the perfectly seared lemon pieces, now I've got asparagus at the same time. And guys, take a second and look at that color. Bursting.
And the best
with
way to
nutrients.
cook asparagus is with the grill.
Absolutely.
Like
So, Guy, what I'm going to do now, and if you've got a plate and a fork there, I'm going to
buddy.
set you up, my friend, because I want you to see something here, okay? I'm going to pull this over, and guys, watch this. I'm going to grab my fork, and I'm going to say it again. If you love fish, there is no better way you will ever find in your life. And what I'm going to do, guys, right here from the center, I'm going to pick this up, and I want you to come, guys, as close as you can here. Look at this. Tender, juicy, flaky. It's absolutely dripping. Now, if you've ever taken a little bread wafer and put it on your tongue and felt that sensation of it melting, I want you to watch Guy's face.
And you got to look. Come in close. And fish is hard to cook on a traditional grill because it breaks up. Was it Marianne last hour was like, I can't do it. I want you to watch. Look at that is the way salmon is supposed to be cooked. It's
absolutely beautiful.
Let me in there.
And then remember what I said. As soon as it hits your tongue, it melts. Guys, that's what we're talking about. That's what it is. That's what the Ronco Ready Grill is going to do for you. Now, how easy is it to do? Right? Listen, there's no learning curve. This is Ronco, man. Set it and forget it. We invented it. So watch what I'm going to do here, Guy. I've got the same dish that I just served, all right? What you're going to do when you get it home, you're going to turn your machine on while you load your basket. That's the only preheating necessary. Not 20 minutes in your oven, 2. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my asparagus. I'm going to set it right there. Doesn't need to be neat. Doesn't need to be pretty. Doesn't need to be perfect. I'm going to take my salmon fillets. Now, all I've done with this is a little bit of Dijon mustard on the top, just like that. Just like that. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that basket. Remember, it's spring-loaded, so it's going to accommodate the thick food. I'm going to drop it in front and follow Guy's hand around front, and he's going to turn that dial, guys, perk up, to 12 minutes. 12 minutes for the best fish you've ever had. You just saw it, and this is how easy it is to cook. Now, before we get into the business of things, let me wander down here and just give you a little bit of a tease on what you're going to see in the next few minutes, because we're not just talking fish. We're not just talking chicken. Guys, you want to shed a few pounds? You want to take care of a little bit of the health things? Have your cheat day. Go ahead. Have your wings and all your convenience freezer foods. But you know what? You're not going to submerge them in oil.
No.
Valentine's Day coming up. I have a surf and turf lobster dinner with filet mignon and my side dish all cooked at the same time in 15 minutes. I'm going to show you 2-inch thick, fantastic New York strip steaks in just a second here with potatoes and garlic. But I got to tell you something. The price that we've got this on for, the free cookbook and shipping.
Let me tell you, the deal today, if you look at the bottom of the screen, it says 4 Flex if you have an HSN credit card. If you don't have a credit card, we'll throw some information up for you. Love for you to get one, because an HSN credit card gives you VIP treatment. It gives you an extra payment, so it's less every month. So it's only $17.49. Traditional Flex Pay $23.32. Free shipping. Your choice of red comes in blue, which is the one that I picked for me, and it also comes in black. It's easy to clean, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Very simple. It takes up about the size of your toaster. Read the reviews on hsn.com. It's already a customer pick.
Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it.
So what do we got here, buddy?
This is kind of neat. I took one of our Ready Grills and I cut the front out and I replaced it with a piece of glass just so you can see what's going on inside. And then before we actually serve the steaks, I'm going to show you that animation one more time, and then we are going to get into some serious food. Now watch this, okay? You know what? That hinge is only a 1/2 inch thick. That's it. But this is going to accommodate a 2-inch steak. You want to put a 4-inch steak in there, you go ahead. And here's the magic, guys. The potatoes and the garlic at the exact same time. All you do is you lower that food into the machine 7.5 inches from your backsplash on your counter. In 17 minutes, you're going to be able to create the most delicious steak you've ever had your whole life. I promise you. Guys, and here's why. When you drop that food in, you engage our cooking technology. 4 burners, 4 heating elements on either side of the food. By the way, never touches the food. That's very important. Now, not only are those elements going to heat the food, but they're also going to heat the reflective panels on either side, creating that envelope of heat around your food. It surrounds it. It penetrates the surface. It cooks it thoroughly, evenly, juicier than anything you've ever had. And here's the best part, man. We're still in January. We're still got that gung-ho of making better decisions for ourselves. All the extra fat, calories, and cholesterol just drips away into that drip pan. So, guys, check this out.
Here it comes.
There's that steak. There's the potatoes. There's the garlic. Follow me down here. And watch what I'm going to do, okay? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the thickest one. And guys, when I say thick, I'm not kidding around. I'm going to take that thick one. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to take the other guys over here. I'm going to leave a couple of potatoes for me. I'm going to leave a couple over here. Now, Guy, I want you to get ready because I'm going to let you try this in a second with that garlic, but I want everybody to watch this, okay? Could you imagine just getting the urge for steak? I just want the best steak I've ever had. Instead of firing up the barbecue, the oven, the pan, instead of going out and spending a fortune at a restaurant, look at this. The perfect steak. And you want the true test? You want the test that nobody's willing to do with their steaks? Watch what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give you a little piece there. I'm going to cut this lengthwise, and I'm going to put my steak up against the best 5-star restaurants. And guys, you can do this.
Look at that.
You can do this. It takes 17 minutes. So guys, do me a favor. I get you to grab that plate and a fork.
Yeah.
Right in front of you there.
I got it.
And I'm going to give you a few.
Me twice there, buddy.
Just like this. And before you try that, I need everybody at home to also realize something. Check this out. If you're going to have roasted potatoes with your steak at home, you got to fire at the oven, wait 20 minutes, grab your pan, toss your potatoes, put it in there for 45 minutes, or in the same 17 minutes that those steaks took, your potatoes are cooked to perfection. Guys, the Ronco Ready Grill is all about healthy, delicious food made fast, and this is the kind of thing that you want your guests to experience.
I could be in a 5-star restaurant and I'd be so happy right now. This is so good.
I love it.
I mean, listen, I worked in restaurants for about 16 years, so I know what a good steak is supposed to taste like, and that is exactly what it's supposed to taste like. This is the opportunity for you guys to be able to grill your food again. I'll send to Mark. I'll say it quickly again. I don't care what age you are, this product is perfect for you.
Perfect.
If you're a young person, maybe you're in college, it'd be perfect for a dorm room. If you're a young person, maybe you just moved into an apartment, you don't have a lot of money, so you're eating a lot of fish and chicken on sale, right? But you're getting tired of having to cook it in a pan all the time, and then the dishes. Pop it in there and watch how great it is. One pan meals, that's what this is. It's a one basket meal. If you are newly married, you're on a budget, you don't have a barbecue grill yet, you can grill your food. If you're, a family, and obviously your kids come home, they want burgers, you don't want to have to heat up the whole house, you can do that as well. If you're like my mom, and maybe you're a senior, and maybe you don't even want to use your grill anymore because it's too intimidating, and you don't want to go out there and buy charcoal, you don't want to buy gas, use this inside, and I guarantee you will get that great grilled and barbecued flavor. We're going to do barbecue chicken in a little bit.
We sure are.
And you will be absolutely blown away by the flavor.
Exactly. Now let's keep some food going. Then we're going to talk about our air frying. Listen, grilled fruit is fantastic. It's great for a dessert. It's great for a snack. So I'm going to pop that in there. Guy, do me a favor.
Peaches.
Set that 6 minutes. We're going to set it and forget it. And you're going to follow me down here. Guys, I said this before. When I put ink to paper with Ronco, I made a commitment to myself, my friends, my family, my 18-year-old son, and I said, I'm going to do better. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to try my best. I'm down 42 pounds. The Ronco Ready Grill certainly played a large part in it. And here's one of the big reasons. You're always going to cheat. You're always going to cheat on that food every single time. But listen, do it the right way. Do it the smart way. Don't spend $300-400 on an air fryer and that's all it does. Go ahead and do your air frying in your Ronco Ready Grill. Now watch this, okay? These chicken wings, by the way, took 18 minutes. It takes longer than that to heat up your deep fryer. Look at that. Woo!
Second time I did that.
He's a violent one.
Yes.
So now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sauce.
Look at how beautiful they are.
And by the way, if you've got the kids coming over for the big game or hubby, and you don't want people messing around a bunch of hot oil, go ahead and pull out the Ronco Ready Grill. The kids can work in themselves. It can't be any simpler. 18 minutes, I've got perfect wings. And Guy, I'm just going to keep cooking. Watch what I'm going to do.
I don't know how close you can get. Look at how beautiful. Not greasy, just like a little bit hot sauce.
That's a bit hot sauce.
Not greasy, just delicious. And we used a little bit of a lighter dipping sauce. You can still have your favorites. You make a few different changes, but you don't have to sacrifice flavor. That's what this is all about. If you've got frozen items, it could be mozzarella sticks, it could be stuffed mushrooms, whatever it is, you can put those in the basket too, and you can do something we call
air frying.
Hey!
My goodness, thank goodness I was listening. All right, so I'm going to put that down there.
I was hoping you were.
Come on around front here. I'm going to set this for about 10 minutes. It takes twice as long to heat the oil up. Now, this is very special, guys. Come on over here, okay? Valentine's Day is right around the corner. You want to wow your sweetie. You want to wow your sweetheart. You want to do something really special, even save a couple of bucks. Take out your Ronco Ready Grill and prepare yourself to do the most gourmet 5-star restaurant quality meal for you and your sweetie you've ever seen. So this is the first time I get to show you this. This is our silicone basket. This is available to you. And what it does is it uses the heat of the Ronco Ready Grill to cook your side dishes. So let me put this down here and I'm going to open it up. This is Parmesan couscous that I'm going to serve with, guys, watch this, call the neighbors, Surf and turf giant lobster tails with filet mignon. Now, Guy, as I serve this out, I want everybody to understand something. This meal at a restaurant can run you more than the cost of the machine. It takes a lot of years in cooking school.
Yeah.
It takes a knowledge of a big grill and fire cooking and fire this, but you can do it at home in 15 minutes. So, guys, watch this.
You'd have to do it all separately. You'd have to boil up pots. You'd have to watch the steak.
Watch this, you guys.
Yeah,
and I mean, this is just I'm not even putting any pressure on the knife, you guys. I mean, it just falls right through.
That's a filet, baby.
So you're going to be able to do the most gourmet meals to the most basic air-fried food, to your fish, to your chicken, and your side dishes all at the same time, guys. You're going to love, love, love your Ronco Ready Grill.
Like butter, man.
Isn't it?
You know, and I love, and the best restaurants in the world, some of them, don't use charcoal.
Nope.
Or wood. They actually sear they'll broil.
Exactly.
And they get that same kind of when you have a heat element that hits the food that actually doesn't touch the food. That's the way they do it. It's a beautiful way to cook. Look at that meal.
And we'll get a little bit of butter.
That's a Valentine's treat right there.
Yeah, but do me a favor, reach behind you, and there's some pound cake and strawberries right there. We're going to get a nice dessert going, then I've got a great testimonial for you while we head over to a different part of the studio. So here we go. Guys, we're talking dessert. Let me put that down. You can do one of these beautiful desserts. The kebab rods and the extra basket are available to you, by the way, and I'm going to set this for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Now let's have a listen to David tell us how he uses his Ready Grill.
Be right back.
The Ready Grill helps me have quick and perfect meals while I'm on the road in my RV. You just put the food in and turn it on. It's so easy to use. Regular grills, you gotta fool around with charcoal or whatever you're doing. For me and my wife, Ready Grill's got them all beat. It's so easy to clean the Ready Grill that it's almost unbelievable. I can't imagine anybody having an RV that doesn't have a Ready Grill.
All right, everybody, and look, it doesn't matter what you like to cook. If you like to cook fish fillets, if you like to do them breaded, if you like them grilled, blackened, whatever, it's such a great way to cook. And remember, none of that extra heavy oil. You don't need all that when you've got delicious food. When you've got great pieces of meat or fish or fresh veggies, throw them in there. But if you don't have time for that and all you have is fish sticks or fried mozzarella or the pizza bites, you can do that as well. But boy, if you miss, because of the weather, you miss that Sunday afternoon barbecue, well, let me tell you something. You can barbecue and grill in here just as well.
At the heart of this machine, it is a grill. This is designed to give you that great outdoor grilled flavor 365 days a year, 7 days a week, without any knowledge of charcoal, gas, without fighting the elements, the bugs. If you're in a part of the country right now that's buried in snow, buried in wind, buried in weather, could you imagine with your Ronco Ready Grill, you could have this in 15 minutes. And not only this, the giant burger that I'm going to make into my mushroom Swiss burger right there, and I'm going to cut into that in just a second.
Yeah.
You could also at the same time do a nice healthy cheddar bacon chicken burger just like that, or go ahead and do those Italian sausages with your peppers at the same time. Now guys, take a nice close look at that plate. Look what I did. Look what I did in 15 minutes. Let me grab a fork here, and I want you to see something. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Look at this burger, you guys. Let me cut into this. This is what you're talking about.
Look.
That is perfect. Stuffed, perfectly medium. Guys, 15 minutes, and you have the best grilled food you've ever had.
Well, and as I said in the last show, what you got to realize is the key to that burger being so good, I mean, get good meat, get the best meat you can, but it's how you cook it. The worst thing you do with a hamburger is start flipping it. Because every time you pressure a burger, you're squeezing juice out of that burger. The fact that we put this in and then we never touch it again.
Exactly.
We let the Ready Grill do the work.
Let it do the work, man.
Great chefs know one thing: trust your tools.
Yeah.
And when you've got a great oven or a great knife or whatever it is, great pan, doesn't matter, you can trust it. And that's what this is all about. One more time: very small footprint, about the size of your toaster.
Right.
That's all you have to deal with. It's easy to clean. Drip tray at the bottom. You are going to make fantastic food. Don't forget the book. This is a $20 value right here. That's included. We've gone over 8,000 of these spoken for. I know we're getting very, very busy. Anything you want to do, including the best barbecue ever.
I'll tell you, I thought the price was a typo when I saw it. Who's making this up?
Well, it's, it's like $120 everywhere else.
I know, right? I know. Now, listen, in the time that we've been talking today, you know, if you were going to do a meal like I'm about to show you here, you'd have to grab a couple of pots, a couple of pans, fire up the barbecue, do whatever it is you got to do. You got a mile of cleaning. Guys, watch this. A beautiful Chicken dinner for 4, barbecued and perfect, perfectly charged. Sully's like, get on with it, man. All right? Guys, I want you to see this. That caramelization is perfect. Do you know the kind of skill that you need on a barbecue to create a dish like this? Guys, you can do this at your office at lunchtime. Do it in your RV. Do it in your camper. Do it in your cabin. Your kids, instead of that hot plate, can do this at college. Let me grab the corn,
nice
just
that
like
looks.
that, and I'm going to remind everybody. You can have this meal on the table in less time than it takes for you to heat up the charcoal of your barbecue, and you don't need any learning curve at all. Let me take a fork and check
Mark,
this out.
Let me tell everybody else too that one of the issues with barbecue, especially when you're using anything with sugar,
Right.
Barbecue sauce, obviously, is burning, and we get a lot of people that say, "I don't know how to barbecue. I always burn my food," because you're cooking this from both sides at an even temperature. You are getting perfect browning. That is that's mahogany colored barbecue chicken. That is what you'd get in a 5-star restaurant, my friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's have a look at Mary, and let her tell us how she uses her Ready Grill. You're going to love this.
Don't talk with your mouth.
I love the versatility of the Ronco Ready Grill. My family, they love all sorts of foods. It's very versatile. We can do brats for my husband, chicken fingers for my son. We go from freezer to basket to grill in a matter of minutes. And so it makes my evening dinner hassle-free. One of my favorite things to make in the Ready Grill is the cheese sticks. I love to make them with my daughter. We get the cheese sticks out, we put them in the basket, in the grill, turn it on in a matter of minutes. We are enjoying ooey gooey cheese sticks. The Ronco Ready Grill makes cooking fun for me and my daughter. We love it.
You know, the one thing we haven't talked about either.
What's that?
It's fun.
It is.
I
Good
love
time. Come
fun,
on.
easy food. You can be enjoying your food rather than sitting out. You know, when I barbecue and I do ribs outside, I'm out there all day.
Right.
I'm out there hours because I have to watch it because I can't control the heat.
Exactly.
Up and down. Consistent cooking every
Time. Now listen, you have a few people in the family and they all have different things that they like. Somebody wants fish, somebody wants chicken, somebody wants this, somebody wants that. You can go ahead and dirty every pot and pan in your kitchen or watch what Chef Paj is doing in one machine. Cooked at the same time. I have lollipop lamb for Dad. I got a little charcoal there for our brother. I got some chicken wings or chicken fingers for our little sister. I got a little fish fillet for Mom. And at the same time, in our optional steamer basket up top, I've got my dirty rice ready to go. So you can go ahead, dirty every pot and pan in the kitchen, or you can make a meal like this with cleanup being a snap. And have a look at over here, okay? By the way, you can see here how fast and simple this is to clean. Like I said, you can go ahead and do every pot and pan in the kitchen, or you can just take one Ready Grill. In every single use, all you do is you pop the basket and the drip tray in the dishwasher, and every so often when you want to give it a thorough cleaning, every single piece that comes out and hits the food is dishwasher safe. And by the way, talking about food, talking about gourmet food, talking about healthy, delicious meals for your family so fast and easy, more than 100 recipes in the cookbook that you're going to get. Not a digital version, but the actual cookbook. Full color photographs with a 3-panel pictorial guide on how to do every dish. And what kind of dishes are we talking about? Breakfast burritos, shrimp, any way you want them, whether they're lemon pepper or fried. Beautiful, wonderful grilled tilapia over rice with cherry tomatoes. And here, guys, no kidding, goat cheese and cranberry stuffed pork chops in 16 to 17 minutes. Let me say that one more time. Cranberry and goat cheese stuffed pork chops in 15 to 17 minutes. You can do this.
And let me tell you, I'm so glad you just said that, because that's the big thing. How many of you out there are sick and tired of going out and buying salmon? Or you go out and you buy beautiful steaks, and you get so mad at yourself because you overcooked them, or you cooked them improperly, or you burn them. That's the cooking method. That has nothing to do with you. It's what you're using to cook a lot of the times, and your inability to be able to function with that. You don't need to know that with the Ronco Ready Grill. You put the food in, you turn the dial. That's all you have to do. Was it Anne-Marie in our first hour talking about loving fish but not being able to cook it?
Tell you what.
Steaks, barbecue, you can do it all. In fact, Mark, we got our supermarket segment.
Absolutely, I love this. You want to talk about multiple foods? Let's have a look at what happened when we took our Ronco Ready Grill to a local supermarket, and then we're going to join you in a second.
Take a look.
I really like the crispiness of this and the ease of having it at home without having to heat up the oven.
Wow, this looks great. Oh, wow. It tastes like it just came out of the oven.
Crispy. Very crispy. I'm really amazed on how this makes frozen food taste so fantastic.
Oh, that's good. The cream cheese inside of it, it's melted perfectly, like it's been sitting on for a while. The crunch on the bacon, phenomenal. The jalapeno itself feels like it's been roasted for a few hours. I love the grill marks. It's like it's really coming off the grill. It's good stuff.
Only $17.49 to get it home on your HSN card. What are you waiting for? $23.32 on your traditional card. Lowest price anywhere in the country. If you love grilled food, but you don't like the hassle, you don't want to go outside and start the grill. It's too dang cold outside to do that now anyway. Or maybe you're brand new bride or groom, and you don't know how to cook. You should be able to grill. You don't have to spend all your money going out to eat. And listen, stop. I'm not telling you. Mark and I, hey, listen. Brother here and I have seen our share of some drive-thrus in our time.
Yes, we have.
And I am never going to poo-poo that because it's also food, and we love. There's some good places out there, but you can't eat there every day.
Not every day.
You can't even eat there once a week. It should be once a month at the most. Cook at home. But if you don't have the right tools, you're not going to be able to get the job done.
Exactly.
You want to say hi to Sandy?
Absolutely. And while we're talking to Sandy, come on and say hi. And I'm going to show us the chicken that we put in frozen at the top of the show.
Hey, Sandy, welcome in.
Hi.
Hi. Did you
there.
you picked up our today's special?
Yes, I did.
All right.
I live in a fifth wheel right now, and I refuse to cook my food, my meats, in oil and stuff like that. So I pretty much cook on the pan. So I smoke up my whole place, and I have to take my fire detectors down because they go off. And then I have the problem that I've got that smell of the meat.
I have that problem myself.
For hours. And so, being that I want to eat healthy, but I like fried food, this is a perfect way for me to do it. And I won't pop it on the counter, put it in, get my grilled stuff, and I won't have that smell anymore.
And that is a really big deal because I live in about a 1,500 square foot house, and it's tiny. And if I cook something and it'll smell up that entire house. Don't forget, we don't have the grill actually touching the food, so you don't get that smoke up and you don't get that flare up. I promise you, you will absolutely love this.
Oh, I'll use it pretty much almost every day.
Not a girl.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You enjoy it. Thanks, Sandy.
Have a nice day.
Have a great day.
Now, Guy.
Mark.
I got to say.
Mark.
Look what we did here. At the top of the show, I put 2 chicken breasts in that were hard as a rock. This didn't steam it. This didn't boil it. This grilled it to perfection in 20 minutes. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold this up. Guys, this was frozen solid 20 minutes ago. In your life, you're never going to have to defrost another piece of chicken, fish, steak, chop ever again. That fish that we put in, you saw me set the timer for 11 minutes. Watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to grab a piece right from the center, and I'm just going to hold it. Guys, as close as you can come.
Yeah.
You want the best way you've ever had in your life to make fish? It's right here in my hand.
Look at how beautiful.
Like one of those wafers you put on your tongue that disappears. That's what fish in the Ronco Ready Grill is going to do. Now I'm going to go behind Guy here.
While you're doing that, I'm going to taste this big chunk. And I will tell you, that explodes in your mouth.
Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, my God.
Remember, guys, you're seeing a little bit less of Mark Gill on TV than you used to see. That's because when I signed on with Ronco, I made a commitment to myself, my family, my friends, my son, to go ahead and live a healthier lifestyle. So even on cheat day, my Ronco Ready Grill will air fry. So if I want my wings, if I want my poppers, if I want all these little treats for the game, this is how I make it. It's not submerged in oil, you guys. Can you believe that we're getting this kind of results out of a machine that fits in 7.5 inches on your countertop? Look what we did here, you guys. Do you remember that pound cake and strawberry kebab dessert that we talked about? Look at this. It's all done. I want you to see something here, okay? After your gourmet, beautiful, lovely Valentine's Day dinner for 2, I want you to go ahead and I want you to pop this right in the Ready Grill. I want you to set it for 2 minutes and forget it, and then I want you to give you one of these. The next time you have a party, the next time you have somebody over, you can create a dessert like this in minutes that's going to wow them without any learning curve at all, without any knowledge of cooking.
Nice. Yeah.
All you need to know how to do is turn a button.
It's pretty much that all.
Let's keep it going.
And you can do breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. You can do everything on this. You can do breakfast sandwiches in here. You can do English muffins and stuff them inside
100%.
here. Remember, it's adjustable. Mark finally had finished us off here with these great little sandwiches. And this is raisin bread with the hazelnut spread.
And bananas.
I
tell you what, I'm going to set that there.
That's insane.
I'm going to set this one here. I'll put these to the side.
I think Sully might want one of those.
Yeah, Sully's going to want one of these. I'll tell you what. And our grilled peaches, just like that. Look at those char marks. Now, Guy, I know you got a little business to finish up with. I'm going to take my knife.
You start cutting
Look at
those.
this.
We got about 90 seconds remaining in our presentation before we get to our H2O mop with Sully. And by the way, that's coming up. A great way to clean around your house. Take a look at how delicious. You can do this. You and I said...
By the way, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
4 minutes to make that sandwich. 4 minutes, Sully.
I have a great grandmother story I'm going to start in about 45 seconds.
And then with just one quick game of Monopoly, we'll be right over there. All right, listen, it's less than $70, best price anywhere in the country. You get this fantastic cookbook, and let me show you this again when we have a sec. You can do anything in it: shish kebabs, steaks, shrimp, scallops. The hardest foods to cook, things that fall through the grill, grates, veggies, asparagus. Think about salmon. You never cook that on the grill. It's impossible. It falls apart. Not the case. You want to do a whole rack of lamb. You want to do all that with the potatoes and the veggies. You can do it all out there. Listen, we are closing in on close to 9,000 gone. Here's the book. And by the way, this is a serious cookbook. The size of this thing. That's a big cookbook. It's not a pamphlet. That's called Ready Grill, perfectly suited to go along with your grill. Instruction manual. All you need to do is decide what color do I want. It comes in red, it comes in blue, it comes in black, and of course, it comes with a promise that you are going to eat delicious, healthy food
Made easy.
any day, every day of the week, anytime you want. Nice job, pal. You're the best. All right, Mark's coming back at 3 o'clock with his next presentation. Stick around. We got Amy and Colleen on the spotlight. And then my man, Anthony Sullivan, he's getting ready to clean it up the way it should be cleaned up. Stick around.
She loved my grandma.